Hey guys, we're here at the Ark Encounter up in Kentucky, and I'm here with Mr. Kent and Mr. CJ. And these guys are veteran trailmen, they're experts. So they're gonna show me a couple different ways of how to make a fire using all different kinds of resources. You guys are watching Trail Hacks.
Okay, so here we are with a table with different ideas of way to start fires with something you might find in your house, might find in your day pack, might find out in the wilderness. But we've got Clifford Joe here from Wisconsin and his dad CJ. How can we use the magnifying glass to start a fire, Clifford Joe?
Well, the first thing you want to do is you want to find where the sun is. Basically, right now the sun's directly above us.
The sun's above. Oh yeah, there we go.
Then what you want to do, you take your magnifying glass and you want to make a tiny pinpoint with it. See?
That's awesome, man. Very effective. The magnifying glass is handy for looking at little insects and stuff, but also making fires.
Oh yeah.
That's so cool.
I'm going to take this ferro rod and I'm going to throw it into a piece of cotton ball. Now the trick with this is to pay attention and not do it up in the air, but to bring it right down and throw a spark right into the cotton ball.
Done.
That quick.
Wow.
This is a confidence builder for a young man. You get a young man out there to throw a spark into a cotton ball, he's got confidence knowing that he can do something effective to survive, to stay warm, to provide a flame to start a fire so they can cook. CJ, you have some actual flint and steel, correct?
Yes, sir.
This is called a char cloth. It's actually a piece of blue jean.
Nice.
Like this.
Okay.
So we cooked it off, put that over a camp stove or a fire or some coals.
Interesting.
And the ports let the gases escape and the smoke escape. And when it stops pumping gas and smoke out, you open it up and you'll have char cloth in there. But you take the char cloth, it's going to catch the spark, because the spark from these guys is not going to be anywhere near that of the ferrocerium rod. You may not even be able to see that. See that little spark that come off?
Yep.
That's about all you're going to get. That's what the char cloth is for. It's all carbon-based material now that we've cooked the impurities out of it. And you want to make sure that is along the edge of your flint where you're going to be striking it.
One of those sparks will land on that char cloth and create an ember. And once he does the ember,
super cool.
put it in a little bird's nest that we created.
There we go. We caught it. So it's just generally starting to get red in there.
You get one?
Yes, sir.
Smoke. Watch the smoke.
I'd never seen that.
That is actually flint and steel. This is an actual flint nap.
And it's a dull piece of flint, but it still works.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you find flint?
In the woods, in the creek beds.
Yeah.
So let's show the battery and the steel wool there.
You just take a battery that you might have in your weather radio or walkie-talkie or something, and
Little 9-volt.
yeah, a little 9-volt battery, and you take some steel wool and you just touch those terminals. It's almost instant that it catches that steel wool on fire.
Wow.
And then you should be able to put your...
There you go. It's catching a spark.
But it's there you go.
Wow.
So steel is a conductor of electricity, metal, but it's in a open where air can go through it. It's not a solid piece of steel. It's really thin shreds of metal. Really unique ways to start a fire.
Yeah, I'd never seen that done before. That's super cool.
Yeah.
One thing that was common throughout all the techniques, it's like the more fuel that you give the fire, man, the bigger it gets, the more it can do for you. And it's kind of reminds me of our relationship with God's Word. It's the same thing. It's like, man, if we want to really be active, if we want to be able to grow and be useful, we have to be fueled by God's Word. As a believer, that's what really gives us the life, you know?
And you got to work at it too, because you got to prepare more stores of fuel for the fire.
A fire needs to be continually tended to, just like we need to continually tend to the Lord.
Well, Mr. Kent, Mr. CJ, thanks so much for teaching me some really practical new ways to make a fire.
Sure.
I can't wait to implement this the next time I'm on the trail. If you guys have liked and enjoyed the video, like and subscribe below. And consider joining Trail Life. Go to their website, traillifeusa.com, find a troop near you. And if you're interested in finding more adventures of the Wow Brothers, myself and my brothers, go to wowbrothersproductions.com. See you guys.